Yo, what's up guys? This is Astranox and I'm back with another Tales of ERIN video, and we've got the new event, side story, the Grand Summer Spirits Masterpiece. It's to collect Deneb. We can plus 10 Deneb quite easily, and I'll show you. We've also got we got two new characters, so Deneb and Layla. Deneb is 4-star, Layla is 5-star. She can only be gained from the Gacha banner, and she is exclusive, so you cannot get her from a pack summon or I mean the rounds of characters. Yeah, let's just begin with a quick review on both character. So Deneb, I noticed that looks like a she. Yeah, she's got very high defense for a 4-star, so 3142, and her skills, first skill is 1000 damage to all enemies, so that's an AoE on a 25-second cooldown. 25 seconds is quite long, but it's a very high damage multiplier, so it's fine. Second skill, 2400% light damage to enemies in front and Grandcaster and HP shield. Absorb damage equals to 30% of character's HP for 25 seconds. That's a lot of damage, and that's good for survival, for good sustain on this thing, but the cooldown is very high, it's 70 seconds. So yeah, it's double AoE, which is great, but like she's a tank. She looks like she's a tank. The attack interval is super slow, 1.5 second. And third skill, after taking a total of 10,000 damage, resets cooldown of 0 distance light bomb, which is the second skill, the ultimate. Total damage is not calculated for the next 30 seconds. Alright, so you could dish out like quite a bit of burst damage early on if you're taking a large amount of damage. Fourth skill, at the beginning of the battle, Deneb enters attack mode. Increase attack and crit rate by 20% for 25 seconds. Triggers once every 60 seconds. Enter defense mode after 30 seconds. Increase defense by 20 seconds and reduce damage taken by 20. Wait, did I say second? Increase defense by 20% and reduce damage taken by 20%. Last 25 seconds, trigger once every 60 seconds. Okay, so these two things are going to be on a rotation, and there is a downtime. One is 25 seconds and the other one is 25 seconds as well, so there's a 10-second downtime, it looks like. But yeah, for a build on this character, you should go 10 10 0 10 for survival, for more attack. This is much better than like the burst you can do with this, because some encounters you're not gonna take enough damage. So yeah, go 10 10 0 10, and if you want this thing, well, you can always use fruits, but I mean, it depends what you're doing. If you know you're gonna take a bunch of damage and you want quick burst, you could go 10 10 10 and then use this fruit for 1 here for this passive. I don't know what the stats are at level 1. She is race creation, and Layla, she's got no stats. Okay, it's broken. They're gonna release another patch then. Layla, her race is fairy. She's a magician, and you should build her 10 10 10 0. She is exclusive, like I said, so if you want her, you better get her. She's gonna be up for, I'm gonna talk about her skills in a second. She's gonna be up from November 1st to November 14th, and for her skills, skill 1, she reduced the attack by 15% when it's maxed to all enemies. Her skill 2, she increased the attack by 30% and defense by 30%, like Petralia, but instead of the 6-second cooldown reduction for the whole party, when she uses her ultimate, it's you gain 300 Asia presence points, which equals to 30% of your divinity bar. So that's quite good. The cooldown is like 40 seconds, and skill 1 is I'm not quite sure, it's like 20 seconds or something like that. And for her passive, you want, so I said you go 10 10 10 0. Her passives, her skill 3, it's like crit damage increase for light characters in the party by 20%, and max HP increase for light characters in the party by 30%. So it is very, very strong. The 4th skill is something like when she attacks, she has a chance to reduce the cooldown of her skill 1, I believe. So yeah, that's why you go 10 10 10 0, because it's much stronger to power up your team stats. So now I'm gonna go in the event, the side story. You can access it by swiping here twice, or you can go in event and you go Tower of Seasons, go now, boom. Alright, so here in the restored vault, it's very important that you do not reset the vault, because this is a similar event to the first event we got in the game when it was released initially. You don't want to reset the vault between round 1 and 10, because the rewards are amazing in here compared to the rewards that are going to be showing up in round 11. It's still going to be really good in 11 because we can repeat it forever, but it's not going to be as good as between round 1 and 10. So remember, do not reset between those rounds. So these are the rewards. Look at the gold, 1,000 and 2,000. This event is very good because you get a lot of your gold back in return. If you can just join massive battles non-stop, and if you rank well, you can keep on going because the price of admission is reduced because you get gold back, so you can stretch your run, like your grinding, which is amazing, and you can farm stamina potions. Super helpful. Alright, so the proof of battle, okay, you get Layla here, clear all event stages. These are the created emblems, is to pull in the restored vault. God's wisdom fruit, always good. This thing is, I believe it might be a tier 4 skill, but it has tier 3 stats. Light character in the party, crit rate increase. Gems, good. And the title, 50% attack increase for light characters in the party. It's quite good. Probably not as good as Perfectionist, because you got so much attack increase on your party. All right, so let's begin this thing. What drops in here? Already 4 stars. That's pretty good. Stamp cost 15. That is expensive. It looks like this event might start. Looks like it's harder than the first event. I'm just gonna, I mean, if you want to read something in here, you could just do it in game by yourself. I'm gonna start skipping. I just wanted to see how much dialogue there was in there. Probably just gonna have auto off here. It's gonna be quicker. I'm just gonna rush through that content. So yeah, Layla is an amazing pick if you've got a light team, mono light or just light, you're using Petralia in there. Damn, like Layla is gonna be amazing for you. If you want to build a light team, you might not have the characters yet. If you've got Mirror Fuse, like, you're good. You can pull Tiamat from the rounds of characters, and you can get Deneb from the event 4-star to well, yeah, you can get Deneb, and with Layla, so you're set. Or you don't need Mirror Fuse. You go Tiamat. You need Tiamat. Tiamat is your damage dealer, your main damage dealer. She's a beast. Now it's Tiamat, Layla, and thing is, Guilford is a tank. If I remember the stats. Like Deneb is kind of weird. Deneb has double AoEs, but you're not really gonna use Deneb for this shit, like doing damage when you've got Tiamat. Deneb is a melee character, so he's gonna be tanking for you. So maybe you're gonna want to have Guilford instead. Look at Guilford. Reduce attack 15, but you've got, let's say, Layla already, so you don't care about that. Dispel one control spell of the party. Okay. Increase dark resist of the party 30%. Very specific buff there. Okay, this is pretty good for sustain. But if you build him, okay, you could just have one in here. You could have this maxed, and this max. You're gonna use one fruit. Attack of light character 20% and max HP 30%. Yeah, you've gotta go with Guilford. I'd go with Guilford instead of Deneb, but Guilford only has 3,328 defense, which is pretty much the same as Deneb. It's a bit less. If you've got Guilford plus 10, you go with Guilford. If Deneb, you get her plus 10, and Guilford is like is not even plus, or like plus 1, plus 2. Go with Deneb for survival. But this is really good. If you've got Guilford plus 10 or very close to that, definitely stick with him. It's much better. And then Angelina got attack interval reduction. Swipe twice here. Boom, go back in there. So yeah, Layla got the crit damage increased 20% and 30% max HP for the team. That's super strong. Now one thing I'm not sure is how does attack and defense buffing works in this game. Do they stack? Because when you pop your divinity and you're reducing your attack interval by 90% for 10 seconds, and you're boosting your attack by 30% for 30 seconds. These stack with like Petralia's attack and defense increase buff. So can you use Layla and Petralia to double buff yourself? That'd be really strong. But Layla is a fairy. I'm going with a human team. So Layla would not work. And like for my win team right now, I need Valla in there and Petralia for 70% attack interval reduction. Now Layla, if it's stacked and attack and defense were increased on top of Petralia, it would be good, but Layla's got the crit damage 20% and max HP 30% increase for light characters only, so that doesn't work. You need to make her use her in a light team. And Petralia's got the attack interval reduction. Deneb does not have it. She's got 15% attack reduction on the enemies, which is good, but you can get that minus 15% attack. Like I'm getting it from Shadu on her skill 1. You can get it from the 4th divinity. You can get it from the 3rd divinity. It's like 10% attack and defense down. There's a lot of characters that provide attack down. So yeah, but she's got amazing skills. It's multiple amazing skills on the same character. That's the thing. You don't have to get one thing from this character, this other thing from this other character. She's got a great set of skills. I'm gonna pull for her, but I'm gonna pull once. Didn't even build Diamat. I have a fire 600,000 power, well, over 600,000 fire, over 600,000 water, and over 600,000 wind. And I need to work on my dark team. There's gonna be a dark healer that will be released after this banner. Actually, is it gonna be after, or it might be like midway? It might be after though. It might be after, because this event ends. Yes, I did not speak about the event when it ends. The event ends the 18th of November, by the way. So yeah, basically for this story, you're gonna like keep pushing in here, and then when you reach the end of the story, you're gonna be able to start creating multiplayer battles, massive battles, and then you'll be able to allow players to join in your group. You can choose guild members, or you can give access to your game to everyone. Now, optimally, you want to run this in the highest difficulty, which I don't know exactly which one it is going to be. It might be hell, or there might be an abyss difficulty, but I don't think there's going to be an abyss difficulty for this event, because the reward is a 4-star character. It's not the 5-star character. Like, there's going to be an event that we're going to be able to get Chloe again, and we're going to be able to get a dark warrior called Ghost. But this might be like right after this event, and there might be the banner for the dark healer at the same time. Wow, there was a lot of units in there. That was a lot of monsters. Now, one thing you need to pay attention to here, and I didn't, I'm gonna have to check back on my video, is there is a stage where you defeat golems. I've killed 30 already. I've killed 50. So I've killed over 50. Okay, 54. Defeat 100 golems. Now, like midway, yeah, about midway, I was fighting golems. So you might have to go back in my video and check out where I was fighting those. It was just before my proof of battle light up red. That means that was where I was fighting golems. From the event that was similar to this one when the game got released, we had to kill like demons, 100 demons, and the progress bar was pretty much at like 54, about the same as this event. And the golem was like showing up in the earlier stages. You could do like, it was like the first battle, you were able to kill a couple demons. Proof of battle, clear all event stage. Alright, that's it. What is this? Okay, there's gonna be some great rewards in here, but this is gonna be hard. Now this is your massive battles. Here's the drops. Dark Master Rifle. Oh wow, okay, so these are tier 3. Tier 3 costumes. But you see this thing? This is gonna be a tier 4 skill though with tier 3 stats. You see 961 HP and 640 attack. Same as this, but they give the same skill, but this one's gonna be a skill 4. It's like the first time, the first event was the water dagger, but it was not a team crit buff, it was a self crit buff. Now this is really good. Could farm these. Because it's hard, you know, like if you have not been crafting forever, it's gonna be hard. All right, so let's okay, since I need to get the gold, right? I need to get the gold from this place. I'll just do them one by one. I don't know how much gold I'm gonna get. So this is easy. The boss has quite a bit of health. So the boss is Dark Element. I'm gonna have to go check what kind of resistance does this boss have. Now, I don't have a light team, meaning there's gonna be a lot of players that are gonna be able to deal a ton of damage to this boss. They're gonna deal more damage than me to the boss, meaning it's gonna be harder to rank up. And it's just gonna be a pain to farm this place for me. Only 500 gold. For 10 stamina. Now let's go normal difficulty. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna check the resistance right after this one. I forgot to check. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this boss has some light resistance, but I doubt it. I think light's gonna be having an easy time in here. Light counters dark, but dark also counters light. I mean, like people that built mono light teams since the start, they're not gonna have any problem farming this. And people that farm light teams, well, they already have their team set up. But people that don't have light team set up, they can get gear right now. And you can build your light team, you can build your dark team. This is a great time to just stack on these costumes. And I mean, it's the perfect time to start building your teams, your dark or light. But I would, you should build dark instead of light. If you don't have a light team going, just build dark right now, because the third guild war, you need a dark team or a water team. Water is going to deal 100% damage, and dark is going to deal 120% damage. But it's preferable to build dark. But if you've got light already, I mean, you can just get light costumes and power up your team. It's fine. And then with your light team that's stronger, you can farm this event. All right. So here, Lambda takes 1 action every 4 seconds, dealing ultimate attack on a full rage meter and a normal attack if the rage meter is not full. Berserk, the boss is Berserk by default, dealing enough damage to the boss during Berserk to force him into weak status. Weaken the status of weak. Berserk meter will not go up after dealing enough damage to the boss, or after enough rounds, the boss will become Berserk again. Okay, this is all normal stuff. Common attack, melee, attack nearby enemies. Okay, nearby enemies. This is... I was not paying attention during the battle, but... melee AoE and range AoE. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is probably get all my characters in melee range, so my Boreal keeps counter spamming against the boss, unless the boss deals a ton of damage. Skill, 3 claw marks, damage all enemies and deals fixed extra damage. Okay. Blowout, damage nearby enemies and lowers the restoration. It's called blowout though. I hope it doesn't knock back or something like that, because it's gonna break my counter attack on Boreal. Skill, codename Lambda, damage all enemies and deals fixed extra damage. Okay, so she's got no resistance to anything, because if she did, it would show it in here. Alright, so I'm gonna do hell one time by myself. because there might be an achievement to actually solo hell. So let's look at the battle here. Now I've got a times shield right now, so I'm immortal until it gets hit 3 times. Okay, here's an attack. Okay, attacks everyone. I'm full offense on this team, guys. I'm full offense. I've got no HP increase beside from the 2 Nirvana costumes. Illusory Nirvana costumes. Here's a big attack probably. Now this is on the tank. Oh, it's a knock up. Damn. Boreal cannot counter against that. Deals quite a bit of damage. With this attack. Okay, calm down, lady. Okay, it's quite a long battle. What, 3.5 million HP? That's like 4 million. There's some overkill damage in there. She was actually dead. It might be like 3.7 or 3.8 million HP. So 3.7 to 3.8 million HP there. No resist. And for the created emblems, that was quite a bit, but I created, so I'm getting extra loot. 500 gold only. Okay, proof of battle. Not sure what it was saying, but it's probably a solo clear. Okay, so the challenges. Let's just go and pull in the restored vault real quick. Okay. Gonna skip now. I mean, these things are tier 3. I would not recommend building those things unless you well, Deneb already. I could reset, but I'm not gonna do that because, like I said, the rewards are amazing, and you don't want to reset between round 1 and 10. I should have saved more gold for this event. By the way, you can buy 1,000,000 gold in the Jade shop. A reset, where the 1st of the month. It resets on every 1st of the month. So it is 1,600 Jade to buy 50,000 gold. So 32,000 Jade gives you 1,000,000 gold. And you can do it every month on the 1st. Am I full already? I am full. Is my guild pushing tower? Because I need to... Okay. I need to stay like top 2 here. Looks like the guild is full now. Alright, so back in the event. Restored vault. I cannot draw, that's it. So everything's been picked up here. Now let's see what the next round gives us. Of course, Deneb is here for the first 10 rounds. And now it's light costumes, 5-star, tier 3. It's a rotation of water and light, which is exactly the same costumes that were given when we did the first event. And the 4-star costumes, if it's the same thing, will rotate between I don't know if it's all elements or a few elements, like fire, light, and water, I believe it was before. Anyways, let's go here, try this thing. I think it's gonna be a failure because I mean this team is full offense. I should change my title at least for increased survival. Okay, this is actually easier than hell. Unless her offenses are way up. Nope. I usually just manual when I want to do maximum damage with this group composition. Now this one, let's see. Yeah, boss being dark is gonna be a pain to farm if you don't have a light team. You're gonna be competing against people with very strong light teams, and it's gonna be a major problem ranking high. She's got way less HP than the hell boss. Now the third battle should be way harder than hell if it's like the first event. Like a light team, a strong light team will destroy this place. Now I will be getting destroyed here. But you never know, but it should be much harder than hell. Yeah, the health is quite high. But she's actually going down quite fast. But she might be dealing a lot of damage. Yeah, she's dealing, oh my god, the damage. Okay, this is not a one shot. Kill her with high offense. If she deals another big attack, I might be in trouble. Well, she's dead. Easy peasy, okay. Good stuff. Wow, and you get these things again. So kill Lambda easy. Easy stage, that's the multiplayer one. Dance with Princess 1, 2 and 3. Hell, that you just do it in massive battles. The defeat golems, well, I'm gonna have to check the video and you can do the same, or I'll just check it out and let you guys know which stage was optimal to do that one. And yeah, now, so the center, no, it's not the center, it is the Memory of Desert Kingdom. Okay, that was the one-time rewards. Basin of Autumn, this is where you create the battles. Multiplayer battle event. Now these are gonna fill up real quick. You need to look for level 70 with like one person in it. Look how many are up. Wish they would have a filter. 3 people. Oh, that's the wrong divinity. I need to use the 4th divinity for maximum damage. Turn off auto. I need to manual this. I don't know how high I can rank. It depends who is in the group. Counter. Counter. Okay, she attacks quick. Wow, okay. Okay, I'm countering for a lot of damage. It's fine, I think. I think I can do pretty good in this event. Number 1 created the game, I believe. Good costumes. How much gold was it to join? So normal is 1800. You definitely want to do the higher difficulty. 2800, it's like the first event. That's so good. And for my party setup, I go with the divinity, for divinity. And by the way, if you want to know my stats, Boreal is +7. She's got 719% attack, skills, costumes. You can pause if I go too quick. Shadu, stats, skills. She's level 91, by the way. She's not maxed. Actually, oh wait, I wasn't there already. Shadu. Not quite, but getting quite close. Keep backing out and there, off there. Okay, so I'll get her level 100 fairly soon. That's really good, the substats on that. This is only level 60, I need to up it. This, I got two more, like a bunch more I can break through to level 100. Like, so the substat with HP increases. Not that great, but for Shadu, she does need more HP because I'm running her full offense with this thing that reduces her HP just to have maximum damage. This I don't really care about because she's not dying, so she doesn't need to be immortal. My Valla is +2. I pulled her 3 times, luckily. Skills. Thing's great, is crazy. The attack interval reduction paired with Petralia for 70% attack interval reduction is so strong. It's great that the boss does not have any resist. That means you can pretty much use whatever team you want. And Petralia, her defense is low, but I'm using the offensive setup, the one that lowers her own cooldowns, and meaning it's gonna lower the team's cooldown more often. It's gonna have 100% uptime on the ultimate on skill 2. But if you want more survival, you can go 10-10 0-10, but you can use a fruit to have it 10-10 1-10, and then you can eventually just max everything. Like now I got 7, I could have her 8-10 10-10, but I'm saving those for I'm not quite sure exactly, but yeah, I might end up getting her all maxed here as my first character. And here are the costumes, the super overpowered illusory Nirvana costumes. This is the fire one. I rerolled the substats. I hammered that thing. I might hammer it some more. And this is the water one. This is actually really good. I mean, yeah, I got the 5% crit for a win. I don't need it, but I think Shadu doesn't even need it. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And this is another pair of gloves. So I can get all these to level 100. There's some room for improvement. But yeah, Boreal with that attack. Over 55,000 attack, and this is with the perfectionist title. So if I put a title that increases the attack of my group, it's gonna be even higher. It might be close to 60,000. And Boreal got her soul spirit costume to 160, and to do the next evolution I can get the mats easily. The problem is getting this thing, Boreal Star Gem. It looks like every 4-star character needs to be level 120 to be able to get the final Star Gem to do the 5th Soul Costume evolution. Alright. So now I'm working on Kamiji. I'm working on getting these materials for Yuna, or what's her name? Yeah, Yuna from Guild War, the Guild Store. That thing's OP, 100% skill damage for 10 seconds to the highest attack character in the group. Alright, so quickly now, there was this. I can go do more of the event. I'm just gonna drop some costumes. I can actually not do it now. Kamiji, I want to try things out with her. There's so many things I want to test out in this game. I know I can get 100% with 5-star costumes. It's just on average. This is always the best. You don't level the skill of your costumes. I've been lucky quite often recently, so yeah, that's what happens. On average, it's 50%. So if you're on a good roll, you're bound to epic fail soon enough. And what is it that I wanted to do? Yes, this. Look how much water massive battles I farmed. It's crazy. Look at the crystals that I have. That's an easy way to figure out how many runs you've done. I need to run Hellfire massive battles to get more of these, the white stardust. Okay, so that's good. This, and now there was the costume I wanted to check. So you can sort this by purchasing time, and then you'll have the newest stuff appear first. Here it is. Now this thing here, like I said, it is tier 4, but the stats are tier 3 stats on these costumes. Now this thing I'll keep because yeah, it's strong. It has what you want on that thing is skill 4. If the base stats are not tier 4, it's okay. It's okay initially, because I mean you need to craft these types of guns like the light version, and it might take a long time if you've not been crafting them for like a few weeks. Depend on your luck. Just gonna run a few, join these up, and yeah, finish the video like this. What else can I talk about? Like well, you see this boss battle. It is it's not that hard. I mean, my team is quite strong. She does attack quite fast, so I don't know if I'm gonna just leave pure counter attack here. Like, I don't even have time to do the manual counter skill 1 on Boreal, and she already attacks again. Yeah, you're that's what happens. It's fine. Like I'm like pretty much pure offense on her. Let's finish with the ultimate, I guess. Okay, it's not gonna be too hard getting rank 1 quite often on this. So you want to join Hell, of course, and you're looking for high HP 1-player games. There's gonna be so many games up at the same time that I mean, you can pick and choose. Can I cut in? Not quite. Valla is okay. You can cut in before the last hit. That's good. So if you know a character is gonna die, you just spam its ultimate, or you spam your healer's ultimate to cut in. 2 players, 70. Oh, it's full. You need to be quick. Yeah, this is bad. I need to just... Yeah, this one's gonna be full. Maybe. Nope. There's just so many games up at the same time. But there might be it might have been almost full just before me, so like you've got to be quick, and you can go with a pure offense setup kinda here. You just need enough HP to survive the initial burst. I think pretty much every group will have enough damage to take her down. If your group doesn't, you're unlucky. Oh, I've got the divinity that I can pop. Oh, that was close. She's in a weak right now. It was perfect for this divinity. I should have cut in, but it's fine. I still have 3 survive here. As long as I drop my divinity and Boreal keeps on counter-attacking. Man, this event is so good. I wish I had more gold saved up. Because, I mean, it might look like I have a lot of gold, but there's players that have been saving like a couple millions. I could have easily saved a couple millions if I really wanted. But like I said, oh, okay, this guy has a lot of damage, the leader. If it's no mirror fuse, the leader, yeah, I'm gonna be 2nd or 3rd place on this thing. I'm not even gonna be able to use my divinity. It's bad. Maybe. Not in a weak state, but anyway, 2nd place. Still good rewards. It was the creator. It's hard to compete against someone that creates, because these battles are so quick that just a few seconds makes a massive difference. Counter attack, go. Okay, this should be 1st place. Can I cut in again here with the heal? Not this. Oh yeah, yes. You see, like she was dead. She was definitely dead there. Just gonna make sure. And the attack was already there. The buff was already there, but it's fine. She's dead now. Okay, well, you're dead. Well, I guess that's it for this one, guys. Good luck with the pulls for Layla. Guess I'll pull later. And good luck with the farming in the event. It's really an amazing event, and you should use most, if not all, of your gold chain farming it in massive battles. And I'm gonna pull just before I leave you guys 40 more. Like, the vault is still really good even after you get to round 11. You still get a good part of the gold that you used to join the games back, on top of having explorations going. If you like, you can get close to 20,000 gold back on the 10,000 exploration if you have like 200,000 power with 3 best ratios. And if you want to speed this up for gems, you should wait until it's sub 1 hour, so it costs you 20 gems instead of 40, so you can it costs you less, and you can do it like, I don't know, just taking care of the first page on these other things. And let's say you're running the Erin's Heart, you can do 20 maybe these, almost 20, if you speed the last hour for 20 gems. So that's a good way to get more gold if you're willing to spend star gems. And of course, in the shop, you should, well, I am buying every day 4 stamina potion large. It costs 50 and then 100. So it costs you 300 star gems daily, which is easy to sustain out of all the rewards you get from your dailies, achievements, guild wars, guild azure tower events. Like, there's so many sources of star gems, gift codes, login, sign in, that it's not gonna be hard to keep up with that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out for now.